All right. Hello, everyone. We're back at Locals. This is Nolan from Natty and Nolan Yu-Gi-Oh! Also Team Takeover. Once again, went undefeated with Floowandereeze, my main character deck. So we're going to go over the deck profile here that I just can't seem
Flu.
Flu. Visa
Starfrost.
So we're doing pretty standard ratios. We got 3, 3, 1, and 1. Yeah, I mean, these ratios just never change for the small birds. I used to run double street. I made room in some areas for a bigger Simorg package and some other cards. But yeah, I went back to like the standard. So move on from there. We're doing double M-Pen. I've seen people running 3 of these. Don't do that. If you do that, you're a bad duelist. Double M-Pen, Avion, Ryza. You could... I don't know, I've been considering running double Ryza, but it's just unnecessary still. Yeah, I mean,
it's a brick too. Okay.
Yeah, it can be a brick. But yeah, I keep the bigger birds down just to 4. I used to play like 5 or 6, and it worked, but that was because I was on the Morganite build. But yeah, just these 4 is fine. You don't need any more. Then yeah, the small Simorg package. These were clutch today. These were just... My god, these are crazy. Just chain blocking everything. Like, you know, Rabina Chainlink 1, this Chainlink 2, search Eaglin, summon Eaglin, then Eaglin 1, this 2, search this. It's just perfect package. I like the numbers. Never drew into the field spell. 3, this is all I play for main deck hand trap. Some people play 9. I think that's incorrect. This is just game winning. This can just be game winning itself. But yeah, just 6 hand traps. The deck really just carries itself. You don't really need to play more hand traps than that. Spells. We're doing the 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity, and I'm only doing 2 Duality. This is a perfect number for me. I would not play 3. 3 was too bricky. 3 Pot of Prosperity at least has some like functionality. You can like, you know, set them to the bottom if you see another one.
You only get 1 of each anyway.
Yeah, so like this was a perfect ratio. No complaints there. I wouldn't change it. 3 map.
Ban it, please.
3 map, 3 advent. This should have went to 1.
Yeah.
The fact that this didn't go to 1, this didn't go to 1, like that's just crazy. One of these should have went to 1. But yeah, 3 and 3. Don't play anything lower. And the last one, of course, you're going to play the 1 Unexplored Winds. You could play 2 of this in exchange for maybe like 1 less of these or 1 prosperity less. Something to try out, because if they like banish this to get rid of it, there's like the only way to recur is if it's in your graveyard and you can add it back off street to token, grab this. But I don't know, this worked for me. I only used this once, not even for the draw. I only used it for the like trade off to attribute their stuff, but this was a good ratio, so I wouldn't change anything about this either. Only 2 Book of Moon. It's still good into the meta, and it's also good to protect your stuff, as well as the 1 Terraforming. I think this is kind of standard. I think if you're running 3 of this, that's kind of wild, because you're running like 5 Book of Moons anyway with the Unexplored Winds. The one Dreaming Town, recyclable, you know, off token, you banish it, token, add it back. It's just really good.
So one's been fine, having an issue in their ways.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people always argue for 2.
I do see a lot of people running 2 along with like Trap Trick and stuff. That's just stupid. That's like smooth brain, dead brain stuff.
Okay.
I would never run more than 1 of this. Honestly, it's kind of a brick most of the time when you open it.
Yeah.
It's just better to search. It's really good on your opponent's turn. It's really good on your turn. If you keep getting interrupted on your turn, you can activate this. And like I said, you can infinitely recycle this. Like Cash Tira isn't really that big of a threat anymore. So getting this banished by whether it's an own effect or different effect, just recycle it back with token, reset it, and just save it. So I'd rather just play 1. And then I am main decking 3
Bro,
Storm.
this card was insane for you all day.
This card.
When I walked by the tables, you had this in your hand. I was like, wow, it's just over.
Yeah, I saw this out of all the rounds. I think I saw it in like at least 3 of the rounds. Like at least in like every game, I just saw this card. It was ridiculous. Shut off Brandish, shut off Unchained, shut off another branded player. Like it was just insane. This card should be banned. It's just an insane card. So that's the main deck. I don't think there's too much to explain there. Side deck, triple Nib. This is also good for the mirror match. If you can force them into summoning more than 4 or 3. It's also good into Branded. It's good into Unchained. It's good into a few other decks. It's just a good card. This is for the mirror match. This is the best card in the mirror match to play. I've explained this in the past. You need to run this for the mirror match. It OTKs. Not OTKs, but it's basically like an FTK against that deck. It's the highest attack Floowandereeze monster, and it also does piercing. It Book of Moons your opponent's field. So not only is it good into just like general matchups, but it's insane into the mirror match. It's just an FTK. This is pretty standard. I didn't know what else to put in for like spells, so I put 3 Raigeki. It did come up. It was actually not that bad. It's obviously not good into Unchained, but really to like everything else that's not like branded and Unchained, it works really, really good against, as I found out. So yeah, I'll just keep this. And it actually does do well into the synchro version of branded, because sometimes they don't end on Mirror Jade. 3 evenly match. This card came up so much today. Just being able to clear a whole board and then normal summon a Robina and they don't have anything left is just wild. This is like a really good tempo card. Just reset the game, start from basic, and then out resource your opponent. So yeah, I would definitely keep 3 of these. I don't care. Double Rivalry. This doesn't come up ever. I did incite into it once just because, you know, I could have side in against branded, but it didn't. There's just better cards. I'm thinking about trying to substitute this in for something else, but I like it just because, like, you know, it still does hit decks.
Maybe like the Cosmics for like Unchained or something.
Yeah, maybe like double Cosmic. You're right. Extra deck. I mean, I'll run through it, but it's nothing crazy. 3 Linguribo. We got the 3 Linkuribo. What else we got? This, Fucho, Downard, Zeus. I put an Omega just in case I run into like a Despia Dogmatica player. Just send this, for, you know, add some back. Same reasoning. It's really the only other good thing you can play in this, just in case you get up against anything Dogmatica or Despia based. Like, you know, they bin you for 2 off Maximus. You can send like 1/1. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, these 3 cards are the only cards that would ever come up in the extra deck. Is Kinkangachi Fucho, Downard into Zeus, and then you just Zeus for 2 and maybe reset the board enough to start playing. But I didn't go into my extra deck once, so yeah, I mean, that's it. It's still a really good deck. It functions really well. I don't have any complaints. It beat the shit out of everyone, so I'm pretty happy. So undefeated again with this deck for the millionth time in a row. That's it. Thanks. See ya.
Bird out.